Welcome back to another AI prompt of the week. For this week, I'm packing up to head overseas for a few weeks. I'm in the middle of packing, and I just realized I need to share my travel details with my team. I've been arranging the details for this for the past 2 months, and they're literally scattered everywhere between emails, Teams messages, and some planning documents I've stored in my OneDrive. This is the perfect task for Copilot. Let's take a look. First, I'm going to open M365 Copilot. Now I'm going to enable the GPT-5 model, and then I'm going to enter the prompt. In preparation for my trip to India, please review my emails, Teams messages, and files related to the Pune trip to create a KBUG, a know before you go, style summary of the key details for my trip so my team knows where I'll be traveling. Include summaries of my flights, hotel, itinerary blocks, and emergency contacts to both USA and India. And with that, Copilot's going to go to work. Now, I was intentional about enabling the GPT-5 model so that it would have the ability to really scour my emails and Teams messages to research the details for this concise summary I've asked for. And remember, my details are literally scattered inside threads, a bit at a time over 2 months. I have not taken the time to clean up a single summary up to this point. So now that it's done, let's take a look at how it did. First, it created a section for my flights. They're scattered across 2 itineraries, and it got all this right. Next, it combined my various hotel itineraries, pulling contact info for each, as well as my confirmations where it could. It called out the portions of the trip that will be leveraging a chartered bus, and it put a day-to-day itinerary together for me. Now, here, it looks like it missed a week of my trip at the end. So I'll want to go back and prompt it to specifically pick up a few more details, but it's a great start. Last, it pulled the emergency contact info. Now here it's interesting, since it included my wife's contact information. It must have looked at similar summaries that I've sent in the past, but it did pull dynamically the 2 people that I've been organizing this trip with on my team as the local emergency contacts. That's pretty cool. So in the end, it's probably 80 to 90% perfect on the first shot. I'll continue the conversation here, pointing out a few areas to improve. And with that, I'm going to have a real concise summary to give my team. Now, if I had pulled this together on my own, it easily would have taken me 30 to 60 minutes to search all the places that it gathered these from. But with Copilot, we're done in under 2 minutes while I explain it. And with that, that's this week's AI prompt of the week. If you found this valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone who you think will find value. I'll see you next time.